It's at 9:04 and the Crew Motorfest has just released a NASCAR playlist, so we're going to take a look at the playlist.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of NASCAR here at the Cajo Alave Speedway, the very first race of what promises to be an epic Motorfest tour. Oh, it looks like the race is going to end here. That's terrible. Oh, wow! Unbelievable! This is it!
Hard all the way. Let's go, let's go!
Woo-hoo! Oh, yeah!
That's what I call racing! Hell yeah, fellas!
Look at them! The team is going wild!
There we go. Pretty cool. So to start with, we own this, even though I have my own cars, but I can't use them. So we're going to own the next gen Ford Mustang Dark Horse for the first race. So what difficulty have we got it set on? Because we want to, let's say we do it for difficulty as 3. It doesn't really make a difference, but off we go. There'll probably be some cutscenes and things in, I reckon. I don't actually know, I haven't seen anything about it, but I feel like they would do that. So here's our first cutscene.
Halfway through the race, the pack is still compact. No one seems to be pulling away.
Yes, Bob. The leaders are unable to create space. It's very competitive.
For those joining us behind the screen, this is a qualifier for a real NASCAR tournament that will take place in a few days here in Hawaii, thanks to our partner, Motorfest.
These drivers have the opportunity to compete against the best drivers in the country. Do not miss this golden opportunity, my friends.
Wow, some tension down there. That blue Camaro belongs to a certain Jimmy Wolf from Iowa. And it's gotta be the most aggressive car on the grid.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking for a collision. That kind of arrogance could well lead this Iowa Jim to victory.
Any driver still has a chance if their pit strategy is right.
You've been heard, my friend. The drivers are getting ready to fix their cars, change their tires, and refuel if necessary.
Look at the damage on that. Pretty cool. Oh, so you have to click them all. What's this? A little mini game? People are gonna get good at getting fast at that, aren't they? It's interesting, I guess. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't care for like little mini games like this. They're cool, but some people are gonna be really a big fan of that, but I don't care. So I guess now we're in the race.
Some drivers are leaving after a quick pit stop. They'll now have to make up for the time they lost and catch up with the pack.
That's right, but it's a good call at this stage of the race. The grip from these fresh tires should last them until the finish, and fuel shouldn't be a problem with a good drafting strategy.
Sean, my friend, let's define what draft is.
But they are incredibly aggressive.
How about that, Sean? Looks like that rookie Mustang is well on his way to winning.
I clearly wasn't winning,
Bob.
so
I have a feeling Iowa Jim isn't done yet.
bit weird that one.
Man, oh man.
And we're gonna get
Does
wrecked,
this
aren't we?
driver
Yep,
owe Iowa
here we
Jim
go.
Money or something? It's rare to see young competitors this aggressive. Oh my! Jimmy Wolf sends the Mustang into the wall.
My goodness.
Right before the finish line.
Believe it, don't you, friend?
Let's take another look at what just happened. Oh, there's no way that wasn't intentional. Unbelievable!
Whoa, what a finish.
Yeah!
That's the harsh reality of this sport. You gotta be a wolf like Jimmy if you want to make it. The game ends here for this rookie.
Now in NASCAR would, but that I don't know. I don't think that would be allowed, would it? Here we go then. So next event. So the next event is this one here. It's Roy Henderson,
Well,
I
it
think.
must be there. I don't see Mr. Henson, but he can't be far away.
Henderson.
Can you hear me, pal? I never thought you'd come. What are you made of? Enough time wasted. Let's see how you fare on my track, buddy. But you ain't driving that dang next-gen ultra what-you-call-it car. Here we ride wild horses. Yep, my good old Thunderbolt. That's what you need.
And this car, I believe, is going to be available in the Summit at the end of this month. So, if you
The
love it,
road to becoming a NASCAR driver is
then you
long.
need to get it.
Very long.
It is pretty cool. I'm a big
You think
fan
you
of the
got
way
the
this looks.
stamina?
On to the final lap. So this race has been pretty boring. It's just him talking about strategy and, you know, avoiding cars. He wants you to imagine that this rubbish on the track is stuff that you're meant to avoid to pretend they're cars. And obviously you have to go to the pits and things like that to make sure. It's another one just showing you things, I guess. It's just a little boring, and there you go, them things coming off, pretty cool,
Watch out,
but
boys, for crying out loud.
it's interesting.
Guys
However,
must have had one too many last night.
7 laps just seems a bit too tedious. But here we go to the finish, with hardly any fuel left, which is perfect, really. There we go.
Saving fuel,
And then we'll
saving
move on to the
time,
next
you know,
event, but this one,
trust me.
not too bad, but I do love the way that car looks. Right then, now let's take a look at this race. This race is called Brawl League. I thought it said Knowledge, but it's Brawl League. So it's just a simple race. But there is a way that I was watching
Okay,
the gaming
okay,
Militar, I
got the
think he is.
basics, you should be
I was
fine.
watching him on his stream,
By some chance you find
and he
yourself
was
in
saying
a
that, you
NASCAR
know,
race without a single damn
so
opponent.
when it comes to NASCAR, it's clearly done well, but you've got to stay behind the cars to win. Like stay in the slipstream to keep you filled up so you can win. But
And they're coming for you.
so here we are in a race. They've all got
These
different
guys
decals,
want what
pretty
you
cool.
want. Show me
You
want
start in the
more,
pits.
and you might be part of my team.
Well, can we have them wheels on? The ones where he's got the green on? They're cool. But no, we have to drive this. But this car's actually pretty cool. I'm a fan of this.
I want no favors in this race, friends. Take a look at your fuel gauge. God damn it, 61, you can't lose with my Thunderbolt.
Here we go, so after the rerun, first place I have to put it on I'll put it on easy just to get it out of the way because
Nicely
I'm
done,
not recording.
61. I guess you're part of
So,
the team now.
pretty much,
I'll ring you soon.
that's the race done. So on to the next one.
Hello, Honolulu, and welcome to the
But here we go.
broadcast of the
Our
final
first
qualifying round
official
for the
race, should we call it?
Nascar Motorfest Tour Tournament.
Whoa, colossal stakes here, Bob. All these guys dream of becoming professional drivers, but it's time to stop dreaming if they want to make it to speed paradise.
Amen to that. And some came with very serious intentions, like driver 61, who is trying to qualify for the second time.
I admire these stubborn people, but sometimes, Bob, we're just not cut out for this sport. Although I've got to admit, I'm very curious about his choice of team.
You're talking, of course, about Roy the Miracle Henson, the former NASCAR driver who is the new crew chief for Car 61.
Oh, wow, that guy was a rock star. Undoubtedly the greatest hope in the 1970s, before unfortunately being struck down in his prime by the sport. It's incredible seeing him come back to the world of NASCAR.
That's right, Sean.
So let's wish him a glorious comeback.
This is your moment, buddy. So stay focused and above all, drive smart.
Here we go.
The green flag is in the air, and we are racing in a purely urban race here in Hawaii.
Each of these straights leads into a very punitive bend.
So,
You made that look pretty.
Side. Okay.
And a nightmare. A real setback.
Alright, that's fair, that'll do.
That's what I call racing.
So we're back now for like a modern day event because we're back in the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. So, let's go.
You on your way, buddy? Well, no Thunderbolt for the big league, but I got new stickers to represent the team. Pretty proud of myself for negotiating this deal with Nichols Pickles. I love their dill pickles.
What was that?
What the hell's going on?
Someone is trying to bump into us. I'm trying to reach them.
This moron's gonna ruin the paint job.
Hey, sorry, friend. I didn't see you there.
Sounds like an obvious lie.
Oh, wait, you're the one who crashed into the wall during the qualifying race, right? Yeah, it's you. Remember me?
Driver, this man is Jimmy Wolf. He pushed you into the wall back there.
Oh, come on. Water under the bridge. But I'm glad to see you're back.
Well, he got himself whacked out.
Tim Henson? I didn't even know that old guy was still alive.
What did that young dumbass fence postmaster say? He's about to get my size 12 boot up his ass.
I didn't understand a word, ZZ Top. Well, 6-1, the tournament hasn't started, and I'm not fully awake yet. I need a little stimulation. What about a little challenge? First to reach the starting grid inside the speedway? Come on, it'll be fun. Just try not to drive too close to the wall.
That idiot reminds me of that son of a gun Sinclair. Teach him a lesson.
Normally, I would say not to rise to this kind of provocation. But let's kick his ass.
There's a funny part of the story. He just decides to come on next to us and challenge us as we're trying to drive in. Bit weird. But still, makes it a little bit interesting, doesn't it? He is on 3, but because he wrecked himself out by traffic, he's all the way beyond there. And I am arguing against it because I want to win the race. So we can get this playlist completed for a nice video. You know.
My car, 6-1. I'm an Omni guy now. These guys are rich.
I guess this is the racetrack.
You got the old geezer. Man, I always feel bad for the little ones.
I can't take it. Do Americans even say geezer? I don't think they do. Then he's out here saying it. I mean, it is a French company, so I guess they're doing what they can with what they know. No idea. This is a cool route actually. You got a lighthouse up there and the boat on the side, that's cool. That's the finish, yep. Easy win because of the way he was, because he crashed in traffic. But on to the next event. That difficult. It shouldn't be the overrun difficulty of 3, but it's just monitoring that fuel gauge, which is honestly annoying. But these cutscenes, very cool. I do like these cutscenes.
Hello Hello, and welcome to our coverage of NASCAR here in Hawaii. The very first race of what promises to be an epic tournament, just the way we like it. And now, Sean, how about a quick recap of what's coming in the competition?
32 drivers will compete in 4 quarterfinals, with the top 16 qualifying for the semifinals. Only then will we know which 8 drivers will reach the finale.
Simple and efficient. And things here are going fast, friends. The first quarterfinal is about to start.
It's showtime! Everybody ready? Set, go!
For Kyle Larson from the pole position. With Byron in car 24, we've got 2 Hendrick Motorsports drivers in this quarter.
They are not here to mess those numbers up.
Here we go, up towards finish line.
This was the
8-minute race though, that's long.
Heck of a tournament, ladies and gentlemen.
But there we go. Well, looks like we got a wet race for the semi-final. Then obviously the last one will be the final. But I can't remember how many races we have left. But here we go. Doesn't look like it's raining.
Let's go!
Oh, it's one of these races. Heading up to the last lap. Now this track is interesting. You get for this corner, first corner here. It looks easy, but it's really not, because if you miss it and then you've got these 2 you do have to brake a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's just a long sweeping left hand out all the way around. But then when we come up to here, this corner just, it's not terrible, it's just very hard on the braking, and then you're just keeping your speed low because you've got to turn the next corner straight after. And when there's traffic, it's a little bit difficult to manoeuvre around them. This corner you got to stay all the way on the inside because that's the optimum line, I guess. And then you're just plain sailing all the way back. Pretty simple track, but it works, and I like this layout. It's very cool. So there we go. That does it for this event.
I must admit that 61 got me. What a driver!
And that's not the only twist of the day. Here's what happened in the second semifinal, Sean. A very close race. Look at this photo finish. Jimmy Wolf in 94 was 0.05 of a second away from not qualifying for the final. And his celebration didn't go down too well with his opponent.
Yes, NASCAR is a sport full of passion.
Well, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because the next one is an off-event tournament. A night show to showcase the talents of our drivers.
A night show. Interesting. We're in the Ford Mustang again, which I assume we're going to stay in this because it's this one, and then it's the final, which is the final last event also. So here we go.
Listen, champ. This may seem like some pointless exhibition show, yet it's everything. It's your chance to win the public. Reach them and you'll carve your name into the legend.
Go off for a jump. I guess we'll use the nitrous.
Holy tamales! It looks like tonight is gonna be a night to remember.
You said it, buddy. Tomorrow's finalists are here to entertain.
But at least this is what I like though. I don't. The physics and stuff are cool, like refueling and stuff like that. But personally, I like the nitrous and no fuel because the arcade style is what I like. Another jump. Is this with NASCAR, or if they just heard to go, oh, let's do Monster Jam? They should actually do a Monster Jam collab. It would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I can't wait for the RC cars though when they come out, because that playlist I will be hyped for. I can't wait. But for now, we got NASCAR. Well, overall, the buzz is it's literally like Monster Jam. It's very interesting.
Fast and far. For your information, the record for the longest car jump is 379 feet. Off-road driver Bryce Menzies holds that record.
Thank you, Mr. Babalu. A man with valuable knowledge but without a Corvette. Boo-hoo.
Ha ha, very funny. Not.
Hey, I'll loan it to you 1 weekend a year. The Henson and Omni teams have joined forces to put on a show. That's also what the spirit of sport is all about.
Over my dead body.
Even though him crashing me, it does nothing because it doesn't look like it's not even part of the race. Weird guy. These two feel nice though. I've never played a NASCAR game, so I don't know how NASCAR cars are actually meant to feel like, but they feel funny in this. You can see they feel like they've got power and the back end does kick you a little, so it's kind of nice. I thought we was going to hit the helicopter then. I was like, what's that going to be?
Whoa! That was close! This show really delivers on all its promises.
You haven't seen it all yet. There's another round coming.
Sounds great, my friend.
It's pretty cool. I do love this tunnel though. This tunnel system, very nice. I guess they've done it night time so they can show off all the NASCAR logos in the sky, which is very cool and a nice way to do it actually. It separates the events, with, like, you don't get as boring just doing the same sort of NASCAR thing. Some people might find it boring. There's a chair. Very cool.
Oh, no way! Did you see that?
That's America for you. Hell yeah!
It's in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get ready for tomorrow.
And across the finish. So now, let's go to the final.
This is it! The moment we've all been waiting for. 8 of the world's best drivers are competing for the NASCAR Motorfest Tour title today. And your humble servants, Sean Babaloo and I, are here to bring you live commentary. We've just watched the driver's presentation, and it's going to be crazy.
Who will end up victorious? Who will be the title champion? At the end of the day, we'll have our answer. And I don't know about you, but there's a struggle going on among these NASCAR stars that deeply entertains me. Like that duel going on between our two underdogs, 61 and 94.
I'm with you on that. Those two have a score to settle that goes back to the qualifiers. And you just heard the command for this final round.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's get racing, guys.
Here we go.
Buddy, you didn't get to this grid by accident. You've come a damn long way. You can beat all these guys. I know you can.
Nice pep talk, Gandalf. The kid just needs to believe.
What? What is that moron doing on the line?
I don't know. His Clara must have hyped us.
Yeah, that's no way to welcome a guest.
You're as welcome as a rattlesnake on a folk dance, son.
That was a big
I
deal.
just wanted to congratulate 6-1. You did well. Bravo. But come on. You're not good enough for this game. Go back to the stands, drink some OG juice, and watch the true racers do their stuff. Like a good fan. No offense.
You think you're a true racer?
What's to the NASCAR track? For the oval, that is. Oh, here we go.
At this stage
Cutscene.
of the
Wow.
race, tire pressure is important, and drivers who have not pitted could run out
Wait,
of...
trouble in the cluster, Sean. Wallace goes around in front of the field. Whoa! 22 Logano is involved. Kyle Larson is involved. 9 Chase Elliott is in it too.
Cars colliding on the back straightaway.
Briscoe is hit by Ryan Blaney. Oh, it looks like the race is going to end here. That's terrible.
Holy smokes! 94 and 61 got away unscathed.
It's just these two now. Unbelievable. Tonight, the champion will be a rookie.
You got this, pal. That fool is gonna take the beating of his life. We're coming for you, Sinclair.
It's Jimmy Wolf, sir.
Same kind of pretentious bastards.
So if fuel just gets fully refilled, then you just gotta beat him, I guess. He's gonna hit me. We should be able to beat him now. He doesn't seem to be being not aggressive. I'll say that, and then he starts doing stuff like that. This corner, you have to go fast, but sometimes you gotta hope you're just tired, hope that you're tired something. It doesn't feel like they're like it at all. Can he just, you know, blow a tire or something so we don't have to deal with him? It's gonna be a problem, isn't it? It's like, we'll see. Fireworks and stuff, pretty cool. Now we're gonna take this left-hand turn as fast as we can. Sticking to the inside, then onto the outside, onto the right-hand side of that turn. On the brakes, let's stay on the inside if we can. And then there we go to the finish. That was some okay driving from me. There we go. So that does it for this whole playlist.
What a race!
Pretty cool. I enjoyed the playlist.
What a way to finish this competition! That's simply unprecedented.
There we go.
That's what I call a celebration burn.
You did it! You goddamn did it! Woo-hoo! Proud of you, buddy!
Look at them. The team is going wild. That dude certainly deserves his moment of glory. Who could have bet on this?
Well, certainly not you, my friend. A day of thunder in Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, a bolt of lightning has just struck Iowa Gym, and it comes from the Henson team, the Miracle team.
There we go. So now, what do we unlock at the end? We'll have to go get the car.
A bolt of lightning
Not
has
far.
just struck Iowa Gym, and it comes from the Henson team, the Miracle team. I can't help but replay that moment over and over again. It was so epic. I wish it wasn't over. Just one last race. Anyway, Mr. Henson asked me to guide you to the container
Here's
to pick up
the
your
reward.
surprise. He
I know
left
what it
you a
is, 'cause I've
voice
already
message.
looked,
I'll
but-
share it with you once we get there.
Pretty cool is what it is.
So, buddy, how does it feel to be a star now? You should take care of yourself. All that glitz and glamour can drive you mad, you know. Right time to say goodbye, then. But I left something for you. Show my appreciation for what you done. That, my friend, is a bona fide UFO, and it's yours. Climb aboard this infernal machine and set off for Wonderland. It's the kind of vehicle that makes you fly. And as they say in Texas, adios, amigo.
What is this? So it's more like a secret little event, isn't it? Because we only had 2 left. And now we're out here in this beautiful thing. We slipped. No. Could have been cool, but we just slipped over it. So this isn't. I thought that was the final event. It said 2 left on mine, so apparently I must have been wrong. But it was the final championship event anyway. But we're on this one now. It's pretty cool. It's clearly showing you what you can do with the track creator if you want to. I think at least that's what I think it is. If you can do stuff like this, then pretty cool. Because look where the camera goes for the turns, it makes it look like we've got no wheels on the one side. It's weird. The camera should be a little bit more to the left, see the wheels look fine. Unless, no, actually this side of the wheels might be tucked in a little bit more. I think they are, you know. Yeah, they look like it. I wear pay attention. Pretty cool track, man. And they force you to use the car. Now I like this sort of stuff when they make you have a go at the reward cars, because sometimes you wouldn't. They should do a new playlist like NASCAR 2 and just use all these. That'd be cool. We'll just do a different playlist, call it stock car racing or something. We are off the track. I expected that. Going underneath some sort of dinosaur skeleton thing. Should we drive up here? Might be a bad idea, but seems okay. See, this event, it's just very cool because it's different and it's out of place for the whole NASCAR thing, but it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? And it's a sprint, so it's all just one route, so somebody clearly had to make this and it's just very nice. Well, you have to make all the races, but still. I wonder if this was done with a track tool that they introduced, or no. That'd be interesting to know. Around this long turn, you can see the whales in the sky, and an upside down one. Cool. I suppose they'd be balloons, wouldn't they? Plane that goes just there under us. Back end kicked out there, but I still felt like I had control. So it's a little bit slippery, this car, but you still feel like you've got
This is the end
control
of the
of it.
Nascar Motorfest tour.
In a way.
But there's still some activities to complete in this NASCAR experience. Omni, Jimmy Wolf's team, is setting up a bunch of trials. Looks
There we
like
go,
they still
end of the
want
race.
to prove to everyone
Pretty cool.
that their drivers are the
So that's the
best.
reward car. Now we'll check out all the reward stuff. I do like how they made us use the reward car though. So skip through that quickly. There it is. Proto Henson Custom.
New playlist ahead. Let's go. A playlist is ready to try. Let's go try it.
So they have a NASCAR rival stuff, so that's part of the challenges, I suppose. So let's take a look at the challenges and then we'll be done with this NASCAR stuff.
New challenges unlocked.
Here we go. So if you complete the challenges, as you can see, there's a load through here. I'm not going to stop on all of them, but yeah, that's like that. 155 in free mode, pretty simple. So we got crew credits, obviously. American racing tint, okay. You got the outfit, if you like the outfits. Little NASCAR Hall of Famer, pretty cool. And then you got NASCAR champion. Side activities never give anything.
Guess
Then
watching
here
Jimmy
you
boy
are.
getting dragged in the mud wasn't enough for Team Omni.
both challenges.
Challenging us with these trials.
Helmet,
Let's smoke 'em.
gym suit, and then a question mark. So maybe that's a car. Potentially. So you're gonna have to go against all these. See this one. I would record this, but it just seems pointless. It's all just a clearly time attack. Looks like it because they've all got world records. Pretty cool. We'll see. And then you've got all of this stuff. So what does it give you for NASCAR Hall of Famer? So if you're into NASCAR, you might want the NASCAR Hall of Famer. Pretty cool. So there we go. As you can see, the wheels on this side are a little more in than the wheels on the other side. So that's where the camera looked a bit funny, but I guess it's because you're only taking the turns on the left. So it helps with the tyre wear and traction, I suppose. So there we go. That was it for this NASCAR playlist. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.